We are following several major developments, all related to the ongoing immigration enforcement operations being carried out in Los Angeles and neighboring cities. Here's what you need to know. Today, the Secretary of Homeland Security held a media briefing at the federal building in downtown Los Angeles, during which U.S. Senator Alex Padilla was forcibly removed from the room while trying to ask a question. The secretary then continued to provide an update on her department's operations in Los Angeles, claiming the ongoing raids are necessary to ensure public safety. It is a claim that has been repeatedly called into question by state and local leaders, as well as community organizations and protesters who've taken to the streets every day for nearly 1 week.
We do have team coverage. Our Josh Haskell standing by with a response from L.A. Mayor Karen Bass to today's hearing from the Department of Homeland Security. But first, we go to Kevin Osbeck, who was there when Senator Padilla addressed members of the media. Kevin, about what happened inside that room.
Well, Mark, at a news conference today, there was this shocking moment. All of a sudden, a U.S. Democratic senator was forced to put his face down to the ground as federal agents cuffed him.
I'm so thankful for the men and women of law enforcement.
Not long after Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem started her briefing here in L.A.
I'm Senator Alex Padilla. I have questions for the secretary.
California Senator Alex Padilla tried to get a question in, but federal agents quickly swept him away.
The fact of the matter is, a half a dozen violent criminals that you're rotating on your.
The FBI and Secret Service pushed the senator out of the briefing room and into a hallway.
On the ground. Hands behind your back.
Where they forced the Democrat down to the ground and then cuffed him. The secretary says she was interrupted.
I think everybody in America would agree that that wasn't appropriate. That if you wanted to have a civil discussion, especially as a leader, a public official, that you would reach out and try to have a conversation.
The senator was only temporarily held, and after the press conference, the secretary met with him for about 10 minutes inside the federal building that's now protected by the National Guard. Then both stepped outside.
If this is how this administration responds to a senator with a question, if this is how the Department of Homeland Security responds to a senator with a question, you can only imagine what they're doing to farm workers, to cooks, to day laborers.
The senator left without answering any questions, but other Democrats are talking. Mayor Karen Bass called the handcuffing absolutely abhorrent. Governor Gavin Newsom posted, "Trump and his shock troops are out of control." And fellow California Senator Adam Schiff said seeing his colleague face down on the ground with his hands behind his back is a new political low.
And this is wrong. This is how you lose a democracy.
But on the flip side, today, a spokesperson for the Department of Homeland Security called what the senator did today, quote, disrespectful political theater. Reporting live, Kevin Osbeck, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.